F you, Shea Gildress-Alexander. In any case, folks, welcome to Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. The San Antonio Spurs versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. You can argue that if there has been one team this season that is to the Thunder what Kryptonite is to Superman, it's been San Antonio. And for those wondering, I'm doing this on my own channel tonight. And my Twitter page and my X page. Tomorrow night is game 1 of the East Final between the New York Knicks and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And can some people on YouTube show the fuck up on this channel, please? I mean, on this, thank you. At least one person is willing to show up. Like, I need more than one, dude. Whoever you are. Never the fuck mind. Tip-off's at 8:34 for those wondering. And as I was saying, if there's one team that's been the kryptonite of the Thunder, it's San Antonio. In 4 of the 5 matchups the two teams played off against each other, San Antonio came out on top, edging out the Thunder by 2 during the Cup tournament, then winning by 20, winning by 5 on the 23rd, and then beating them on Christmas by 15, losing by 21 on the 13th of January, and their last matchup was February 4th. San Antonio won by 10. San Antonio took the Southwest while OKC dominated the Northwest. However, the Thunder may have an advantage. What's the advantage? De'Aaron Fox is out with a sprained ankle. But let's see how well Mitch Johnson, the head coach. Hello, Daniel. I got San Antonio. The big question is, can the Spurs adapt to missing one of their elite point guards? I mean, it's going to have to be Dylan Harper or Dalton Vassell, and it looks like it's going to be Harper tonight in the slot that Fox usually has. Not making it last year is mostly due to Wembanyama being out with a blood clot. So let's look at the starting lineup tonight. It's Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Julian Champagnie, and Victor Wembanyama for the Spurs. On the other hand, OKC's coming in fully armed to the teeth. Shea Gildress-Alexander at the 1. Yeah, but that's because the refs are so deep in their pocket and how much of a fucking flopper SGA is, Mike Tirico. And you don't talk about that shit now, do you? If there's one of the few things I will agree with Donald Hazeman, aka Awful Coaching, about is that this media doesn't want to badmouth or be objective towards the quote unquote star players of every team. Granted, Donald is the same way with his hypocrisy when he praises Wembanyama, Caitlin Clark, Bronny James, one competent, Luka Doncic, LeBron, etc. Thunder will have Lugan Stort and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander at the guards, Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren as in the front court, and in the middle, Isaiah Hartenstein. Honestly, you could switch Hartenstein and Holmgren out and have Hartenstein play 4 and Holmgren play the 5. If I know Man Cave, he's too busy to do this with me, but I'll check. Especially since this is not going to be on the network anyway. Hi, Jay's Play Days. And let's consider the upper hand that the Thunder have tonight. Fox is out with a sprained ankle. Let's see if playing it safe is a boon or a bane with Fox tonight and San Antonio. This postseason, Fox has averaged around 19 points a game, and it's a shame that one of their best distributors is not going to be on the floor tonight for the black and silver. Both teams with great talented young cores, both smaller markets. It's best of 7. Spurs are going to go from right to left. Thunder left to right, and Holmgren will be in the middle to face Wembanyama, given that Hartenstein's too short to go up against him. Tip is away. Vassell will catch it and give it to Castle. So Spurs will get the opening tip. Let's get to the box. Vassell to Harper. Three-pointer by Castle. Bullseye. Williams with it to Hartenstein. Fakes up fakes. Gets it to Williams on the handoff. Kicks out to Dort. Dort drives. Hartenstein. Floater. Short, rebound Champagny. Too strong, rebound Champagny. To Harper. Harper gets swarmed. Back to Champagny. To Wemby. Corner three, he gets fouled. He's going to shoot three. I don't know, Jays. Oh, it's a 2-point free throw. Fouls on Dort. When he bends those long legs, the free throw is good. If there's one thing I hate with tonight, it's that it's a warm night, which means NBC doesn't come in all that clearly at times. Second free throw is good. Spurs up 5-0 in the first minute. SGA has Castle on him. Gets it to Hartenstein. To Williams. Back to SGA. SGA up the screen. Has Champagny on the switch. Loses the ball. Stolen by Harper. Harper to Champagny. Champagny, deep three. No. Wembanyama on the putback. No. Goes up a glass, and he gets it to fall. 7-0 run to start the game by the Spurs within the first minute and a half. Alexander's got Castle on. He goes over the top. SGA off glass. No good. Ball loose. Rebound Harper. Harper off the Wemby screen. Hands it off to Castle. To Vassell, I should say. To Castle. Castle drives. Doubled. Loses it. Stolen by SGA. Alexander to Williams. Spin off. Fake. Dort. Corner three. No. Rebound Castle. Gives it to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with Holmgren on him. And Holmgren fouls him. It'll be a side out. Fans do not like that call. Castle to Champagny, fakes the three, drives in. Count three, no good. Rebound Holmgren. Here comes Williams. But he got hacked. Fouls on Harper. Caruso checks in for Hartenstein. Interesting choice by Mark Daignault. Okay, it's not a shooting foul. Holmgren to SGA. Don't give him space, Dalton. For three, too strong. Rebound Harper. He'll give it to Castle. Alley-oop to Wemby. Tries to throw it up to Vassell, but that's way to Castle, but that's way overthrown. Ball back to the Thunder. Caruso to Williams. Williams drives out to Caruso, swings out to Dort. To SGA. SGA kick out to Caruso. Top of the key three. Got it! Bullseye! After 2.5 minutes almost, Spurs are on, the Thunder are on the board. Or 3+ minutes are on the board. Champagny from the three, from the wing. Got it! Bullseye! Caruso Trying to get it underneath the Holmgren, deflected, and Harper with the steal. Vassell, Harper. Over the backboard and out. Foul on the three-point shot. Caruso gives it to SGA, who's been held scoreless for the first 4 minutes plus. For the first 4 minutes. Back to Caruso, top of the key. Too strong, rebound Champagny. Over to Wembanyama. To Castle. Back to Champagny, deep three, short. Williams on the shot, on the rebound. Layup blocked! Harper to Champagny. And Williams with a foul. What a block by Vassell. Now that is good transition defense by San Antonio. And usually they're horse shit. Jalen Williams out. AJ Mitchell in for Oklahoma City. Vassell, Castle spins, blocked. But he got hacked. He's going to the line. Fouls on Mitchell. It's aggression, Jamal. First free throw is good. Jesus, 12-0. You're really letting Miami get away with this one, aren't you, Braves? For a team that's supposed to be top in the division and the National League, Braves are playing pathetically tonight. We'll take a timeout. 7:28 to go, 11-3, San Antonio. Mitch has got Raw tonight, so I can't bug him for this. So I can't annoy him for this. And even if he didn't, and we can't do it anyway because it would be on the network. Motions, attack early and often, continue the pressure. True. And I think that's what they're doing, Jays. If you want to come in, Jays, I'll send the link. I'll leave the link in the chat. Won't come through on on X, but it should come through on YouTube. Answer me this, folks. Is the only reason I've got 140 people in here, the bulk of them on my X account, because of Victor Wembanyama and SGA? Be honest with me. Sure is getting weird out there tonight. In other sporting events going on, 2-0 second period, Montreal over Buffalo. Remember, winner that game goes to the conference finals to face Carolina beginning on Wednesday. The big question for the Hurricanes is, can they finally get over the fucking hump? I.e., can they finally win the conference finals for the first time in over 20 fucking years? Because remember, the last time they got to the cup was 2006. Had a 3-1 lead over Edmonton, nearly squandered it, but won 3-1 in the finale. It's the only professional sports world title the state of North Carolina has. Second free throw from Castle is good, 12-3. Hello, Chad. And go Spurs indeed. Foul again. That's a good possibility. And great. I've lost the screen feed. I've lost the visual feed. Might as well try the triad area. See if I can get something out of that one. Mitchell to Caruso. Caruso drives, gets the lay-in. It's a perfect start. Horrible pun, Gideon. Horrible pun. Looks like Keldon Johnson's in. Pass stolen by Caruso. Thunder on the... And he's going to drive it down, throw it down. Yeah, the feed is even worse at the triad. Nice fake on Johnson before he laid it in. And 12-3 lead has been cut to 12-7. And we'll be right back. The sooner Kenny makes those commercials for my channel, the better. Bichette hits his third homer for the Mets. First home run away from Citi Field that he's hit. And it's now 5-3 going into the bottom of the seventh between the Mets and Washington. However, for the Mets, that doesn't help much when you consider Braves are getting shut out by the Fish Sticks by a 12-0 score. How the fuck does Liam Hicks have 42 RBIs already? Bay, you shitbag. Tough race for Mr. LaMarche. Couldn't finish that one. Here come the Thunder. SGA drives in. Pull-up shot. And SGA, after almost half the first quarter, is finally on the board. 12-9 Oklahoma City, 12-9 San Antonio. 6-0 run now by the Thunder. Castle with it. Johnson for three. Got it. Bullseye. No good. Rebound, Champagny. Johnson on the drive. Loses it. Saved by Caruso to SGA. Castle Lake again back. Kick out to Holmgren. Dort off the top of the backboard. But in play, rebound Castle. Vassell. He'll give it to Castle. Well, shot. Holmgren with the contest. Rebound goes to Chet. Alexander with it. Goes around the Holmgren screen. John kicks out to Johnson, to Caruso, back to SGA. Back to Caruso. Corner three. Got it! Nine-3 run by Oklahoma City. Johnson, corner three. Nope. Dort tips the rebound. Down to Caruso. Great. Now the sound's screwed up. SGA drives. Doubled by Vassell and Wemby. Wing three for Dort. Way off. Rebound. Down Vassell. Castle drives. Tries to get it up, and he's got hacked. San Antonio's already in the bonus, so Castle will get 2 shots. At the very least, Oklahoma City is figuring out San Antonio's tactics, and with Caruso out there, it's been a nightmare. 9-3 run now by Oklahoma City. First free throw by Castle is good. It's now 16-12 San Antonio. Holmgren and Caruso coming out. Caruso with 10 points. The rest of the team, only 2. SGA also going to sit. So who's coming in for the Thunder? It's like Cason Wallace. Isaiah Hartenstein is checked back in. And Jalen Williams is checked back in. Oh, Jerry McCain is checked in. Williams layup. Got it. Spurs go to Luke Cornett. And I believe that's Harrison Barnes in the corner. Deep three from Castle. No. Rebound, Williams. Williams on the drive. Pull up. Short. Gets his own rebound. And gets the bounce. (13-5) run now by Oklahoma City. Cornett with it. Cornett has Hartenstein on him. Try to get the handoff. Stolen by Hartenstein. He'll give it to... Wallace back to Williams, who throws it down. Oklahoma City now in front. Or it was Mitchell with the disruption, stolen by Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the steal, gives it to Mitchell, and then to Williams for the flush. 18-17 Oklahoma City. Harper. Short three, rebound Hartenstein. And McCain to the basket, off glass, got it. 17-5 run by OKC. It's been all bench work so far for Oklahoma City. Castle gets the layup, off glass, good, +1. Free throw, no good. And Williams scores his third in a row. 22-19. This is going to be a nightmare if you're pulling for San Antonio. John Castle with another floater, good. 22-21. Williams to Hartenstein to McCain. McCain for three. No. Rebound to Sell. Castle over to Harper. Harper's air ball, but I guess he got hacked, so he'll go to the line. The fans do not like that call. Come on, Brooks. What the hell's going on with you, dude? You kid. Wake the fuck up, kid. What the hell's going on with you, kid? You're usually not this screwed up in the head. What happened last time out shake your confidence? Or are you hiding an injury too, you jackass? Either way, I wouldn't be too damn surprised. Second, the free throws are good. 23-22, San Antonio. Dort. He's off to SGA. To Williams. To Wallace. Got the three. Wembanyama checks back in for San Antonio. SGA checks back in for Oklahoma City. Harper drives, spin, layup, no. Put back Wembanyama, yes. No good, rebound Wemby. Shot clock at 7. Harper drives. Floater, layup, got it. Get one out at least. Now we need a double play ball. First foul in the last 2 minutes for San Antonio. 2.7 on the clock, but the shot did go. First free throw is good. Caruso and Hartenstein check back in for the Thunder. One of my biggest problems with coaches under specific learning trees is the double down and shortening the bench rotation. Second free throw, good. I mean, you saw it in game 6 with Cleveland where they basically got outscored because they didn't use the bench, utilize the bench properly. Loses the ball. Williams, no. Wallace, no. So the first quarter ends with a dogfight tied at 27. You've seen Oklahoma City use 10 men, and San Antonio has only used 8. Where's Carter Bryant? I mean, I know most of the other guys San Antonio would uses strictly for garbage time. Kelly Olynyk, Bismack Biyombo, Mason Plumlee, Jordan McLaughlin. But with Fox out, you got to use someone other than the 3 you have out there now: Barnes, Johnson, Cornette, and when you want to put him in, Carter Bryant. He's just sitting there as a utility defense piece, and you're not going to use him, Mitch Johnson? You want to get fucked over in the first game? Be my guest, you jackass. Daniel Durante? Durante? Stop balking, Toby. Start at core number 2. About to begin. Looks like Oklahoma City's going to start quarter 2 with the ball. I mean, when you look at the first quarter, not very good for either Wembanyama or SGA. Wemby 2 of 6 with 6 points. SGA 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Wallace with it to Caruso. Double. Wiggins in. Wallace for 3. Rebound Wembanyama. To Harper with the ball. Johnson shots an air ball. Rebound Wallace. He'll give it to SGA. So Carter Bryant's now out there for the San Antonio Spurs. Kick out to Wallace. Corner 3, Caruso. Way off. Rebound Wembanyama. Johnson with it. To Harper. So it's Vassell, Bryant, Wembanyama, Johnson, and Harper. Bryant crashes into his own man. Bryant from 3. Too strong. Rebound, Case and Wallace. Wiggins no good. Rebound, Wembanyama again. That's his 8th board. Top of the key 3, Johnson. Got it! Oh, Champagne's out there. My bad. SGA trying to get a screen. Doubled. Pull up. Short. But he got fouled. Fouls on Champagne. Great. Here we go again. Foolishly wasting your challenges like that. Dumbasses. Lucky if you have this, all you need. Second free throw, good. 30-29. Yeah, I'm also keeping tabs on New York, Washington, and baseball. Sue me. Harper to Champagne, deep 3. Way off. Tap back out to Champagne. Fake by Harper. Kick out to Bryant. Bryant from the wing. Bullseye. 33-29, San Antonio. Going to 3. Nope. Wiggins shot no good. Bullseye, Dylan Harper. And Daniel's going to burn a timeout. 9-2 run to start the second by the Spurs. 9:09 to go in the half. 36. San Antonio 36, Oklahoma City 29. Castle with 11, Bryant with 6, Johnson with 6, Harper with 7, Wembanyama with 6, Champagne with 3. No points for Vassell, Barnes, or Cornette yet. For San Antonio, no points from Hartenstein, Holmgren, or Dort. Williams with 10, Caruso with 10, Wallace with 3, McCain with 2. No points from Wiggins, Williams, or Mitchell. That's Jalen with a Y as opposed to Jalen with an L. I mean, seriously, Is it rare when you have Shea Gildress-Alexander shooting this poorly or being so well contained that he can't get a shot off and he's only got 4 points and half of them are from the free throw line to start a game? Is this a rarity? Yes. Ow. Back-to-back championships and MVPs. Bill Russell did 3 times, from 60 to 63. Michael Jordan twice, 90-91 and 91-92. LeBron back-to-back in 11-12 and 12-13. Last year and this year, SGA. But can he bring the Thunder back to the promised land where they could steamroll either the New York Knicks or the Cleveland Cavaliers? But like I said, right now they're playing a team that has been the one team that has been their kryptonite, Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams with a Y checks back in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins with the ball, kicks it to Caruso and gets it to Caruso, fakes the handoff. SGA has Champagnie on him. Champagnie crowding him. Wiggins 3, no good. Rebound Wembanyama, another brick. Bryant to Johnson to Harper. Shot clock at 2. Stumbles, throws it up. Oh, it rattled in and out. That would have been one hell of a shot if it had fallen in. SGA. Wallace, no good from 3. And I think this is what's killing Oklahoma City so far. Tunnel vision threes, blocking foul on Caruso. That should have been a charge on Wembanyama. And Caruso does not like the call, and I can't blame him. Out bounds, will stay with the Spurs. Over 4 for tonight. Johnson, no good. Wembanyama, good on the putback. And that's where Wembanyama's size comes in handy. defensive rebounds, and the putback. It's an 11-2 run, 9-0 run by San Antonio in the last minute plus. SGA kicks out. Caruso, top key, bullseye! And Caruso's got 13 of OKC's 32. Castle with it. Double. Wembanyama throws it down! Should have been and one. Wallace kicks out to Caruso, fakes the three, drives. No good. Put back, blocked off. Rebound, bound Castle. Kicks it to Vassell. Vassell fakes to Bryant. Holmgren with the bump. Ball slips out of Castle's hands, and it's in out of bounds. Castle wants Johnson to challenge it, and he's going to. Or he's not going to, I should say. Spurs lead is 8. Kick out to Caruso. Wing 3. Bullseye! Yeah, they don't want Shea shooting, so they're leaving Caruso wide open, and that's not good. He's got 16 of their 35. This Castle kicks out Vassell for 3, short. Rebound Mitchell. Bryant was trying to fight and gamble, ricochet, and the ball pinball to Holmgren. Here comes SGA, loses the ball, stolen by Vassell. He'll give it to Bryant, back to Vassell. To Johnson. Layup good on the layup good. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. Wallace with it. Tipped out. Wallace recovers and gets it to SGA. SGA drives. Caruso, corner 3. No. Kept alive briefly, but out of bounds. It'll go back to the Thunder with 5.5 left in the half. And we got a beer down. Wembanyama checks out for Cornette. McCain fakes to Mitchell, back to McCain, stolen by Harper. He gives it to Castle. Bit of an errant pass. They get it over the half-court line. And Castle runs into his own man. No backcourt as was tipped to Cornette. And he gets swiped by Hartenstein, and it will stay in Oklahoma City's hands. Bad hesitation by Luke Cornette. And I mean a bad hesitation by Cornette. Nice save. Barnes has it. Shot blocked by Holmgren. Contested by Holmgren. He'll get the rebound. Come up with it. Has Barnes on him. Kick out. 3-pointer. No. Rebound Cornette. He gives it to Harper. Harper dancing. Getting Hartenstein to chase him. Harper shot, no good. Blocked by Hartenstein. Rebound. Found the Mitchell. And the McCain. Holmgren fires one, and he gets fouled and crashes into the... Oh, I think he got hit in the face. Holmgren got hit in the face. I mean, he's okay. This shouldn't be a flagrant. This shouldn't be more than an incidental contact. I mean, that looks less like a flagrant, and it looks more like incidental contact. And in any case, Cornette got him in the wrist first before anything got him in the face. That doesn't look like it fits the criteria for a flagrant. I don't think it was severe enough to warrant a flagrant. And even if it is, it's little more than a flagrant type 1. I mean, at best, that's incidental. If you're Mitch Johnson and the Spurs, at best, that's incidental contact. The ball, he got, from what I saw, Holmgren got in the wrist, and just the fingertips, and the tips of Cornette's fingers got Holmgren in the eye. Ow. At least that's how I'm looking at things. It looked more like it was a play on the ball, not. That's what I thought. Common foul. That said, that's still the. However, having said that, Holmgren to the line, 2 shots. Let's go Spurs. Let's go Spurs. Let's go Spurs. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. Granted, that one got the ball first, not Cornette. Can't blame for Cornette for bearing a grudge on Hartenstein for that. Second free throw is good. Holmgren's on the board. 42-37. Vassell. Pull up. Got it. And Vassell is now on the board for San Antonio. 7-point game. Williams. That's Jalen Williams with an L. In and out shot. Shot goes in and out. Rebound Champagny. He'll give it to Ket. So that shot no good. Rebound Hartenstein. He gives it to McCain. To Williams. Layup. Got it. 44-39. Under 4 to go. Stolen by McCain. I don't know where I guess Castle was going for Vassell. Layup good, and it's a 3-point game. And Mitch Johnson going to call timeout. 3.5 minutes left in the half. It's 44-41. San Antonio in game 1. How am I not surprised? How am I not damn surprised? Instead of getting Toby Myers out of there, Mendoza doubles down and keeps him out there instead of bringing in Weaver. Because he's so much of a coward. or that you let them tie the damn game up. You stupid ass son of a bitch. Why must you torture me like this, Mendoza? Why must you fucking torture me like this? And the irony of this one is the Mets weren't even trailing this game. They were ahead for the bulk of it. They're calling up Thornton. Oh boy. Kid with butterflies in his stomach the size of fucking eagles. Anyone got a bad feeling about this other than me? I can't do it anymore. The rant thing. Oh, great. That means Senger's going to catch the ninth. There is no logic with these panic gamble moves. Champagne with it. To Castle. Castle corner three. In and out. Rebound Wallace. SGA. Nope. Rebound Harper. Let me hang how the sound is fading in and out like this. Wemby drives, gets the floater, gets the hook to baby hook to fall, 46-41. Stolen by Champagne, nearly had stolen again, gets the deflection back. Wembanyama, Castle loses the ball. Wembanyama, the only man back. Wallace, Mitchell, no. Rebound Champagne. Castle. Looking for a lane. Wemby's got it. Shot clock at 4. Throws it down. Minute 30 to go. Spurs back up by 7. Mitchell to Wallace to SGA. Kaysen to Williams. Contest. Ball's loose. Goes to Holmgren on the rebound by Wallace. Pointer, no. Rebound, Champagny. He'll give it to Harper. Back to Champagny. Top of the key 3. Bullseye! Oh, that's Vassell. Excuse me. 10-point deficit. Biggest OKC's had to deal with in the playoffs. Holmgren, corner 3. Oh, my God. He got it. $51-44. Miyama shot, no good. Rebound, Wallace or Mitchell. Foul in the backcourt. It's on Champagny. $14-10, a double-double right off the bat for Wemby. GA to Wallace. To Williams. J-Dub, no good. Put back by Holmgren, no. No good. Shot went up after the buzzer. First half ends. San Antonio 51, Oklahoma City 44. And it's not often this year, even at home, that you see the Thunder this much on the back foot. On the back foot. Get a double play, Luke. I think the team's in a hubris state. You won 5 of 6 at home, and now you're riding high thinking you can get back into it. Get yourselves down to earth, boys. It's not a good first half if you're Oklahoma City. Bichette, Benj a ghost. Bichette, Soto, Vientos in the 10th. We get that far. We don't allow them to score. Wembanyama leads the Spurs scores with 14 points on 6 of 11, 10 boards, 1 assist, no blocks, shockingly enough. 5 offense rebounds, even at 5 each on offense and defense. Off the bench, Keldon Johnson has 8 of San Antonio's 11. By contrast, there's more men coming off the bench for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso leads that with 16. And the second most points is not being scored by SGA, but by Jalen Williams. Jalen with an L, not Jalen with a Y is his third letter, who's got 12 points. SGA only has 4. Dorton Hartenstein have been held scoreless, as have Aaron Wiggins, AJ Mitchell, and Jalen with a Y Williams. The other 7 points that belong off from OKC's bench are from Kaysen Wallace and AJ and Jared McCain. The only other points from San Antonio's bench belong to Carter Bryant. Dylan Harper's got 7. Devin Vassell's got 5. Julian Champagny with 3. Stephon Castle with 11. Field goals, 42% for OKC, 7 of 18 of 43, 7 of 19 from 3 for 37%, 8 of 9 shooting from the stripe. Oklahoma City, 16 of 43 for 37%, 6 of 22 from behind the arc. And the refs are not doing them any favors tonight. Only 3 times they've gone on the stripe and hit all 6 free throws. I better tell Vinny I'm busy. See if he's ready to do post game. It has been all Wembanyama in the middle so far tonight. Great. Now the Nationals have a chance to win this. Hit him in the same spot. Not that Young got hit in. Hit Weimer in the same spot Young got hit and was hit. I would have swung at that. If a pitch is coming in on me like that, I would have swung at it. Death by a million walks, or in this case, death by a million plunks. And by plunks, I mean hitting the batter, not base hits. Caruso has been the vital piece off the bench for Oklahoma City, but he can't carry this alone. SGA has got to wake up. He scored at least 20 points in each of his last 100 some odd plus. I've lost count. It's like 150 at this point. And previewing the Eastern Conference Final, which starts tomorrow night, between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks, let's look at it this way. These are two teams who are starving for a finals appearance. The Cavaliers haven't been back to the final since 2018. The Knicks, 1999. For James Harden, this may be his last chance to prove he is not a choker in the postseason. This is, as far as I know, the first along he's ever gotten in a postseason run. For the Knicks, on the other hand, this may be the last chance before that championship window starts closing on them with this current core. 2 down, 1 to go. Ouch. Let's dodge a bullet. Benj will be the free runner in the 10th. Let's just get a run or two, please, boys. Please, you dumb fuckers. And one other question I've been asking, wanted to ask Daniel is why did he wait until the end of the half to put Isaiah Joe in? I mean, the only players that haven't come off the bench for the Thunder in this game right now are Kenrick Williams and Nikola Topic. And I already explained the reason as to why I don't see Kelly Olynyk, Lindy Waters III, Bismack Biondo, Mason Plumlee, or Jarek McLaughlin coming on for San Antonio. Johnson is basically cut from the Popovich cloth. He's not going to use more than 9 men off the bench, 9 men in his rotation. Right now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, minus 110 to get 21 or more points. He's currently at 4. Jalen Williams, under 140 to get 20. He's currently at 12. Wembanyama, well in pace to get 18 rebounds. He's currently at 10. Start of the second half, when we get back, 51-44, San Antonio up 7 in game 1 of the West Final. Can San Antonio be the first team to deal a nasty knock and give an L to the Thunder and to the defending champs? I don't know. They easily ran through Phoenix. They steamrolled, for the most part, the Lakers, only getting a jump scare in the final game of that series. San Antonio, on the other hand, had to go 5 against Portland and 6 against Minnesota. And both cases were their losses were a factor. Game 2 against Portland and game 4 against Minnesota were because of Wemby being taken out of the game. The former due to concussion protocol, and the latter due to the fact that he should have been suspended and he got hit with a flagrant 2. And he got busted with a flagrant 2. Smart. Ow. Spurs should step up. 7-point lead means nothing. True. True that, Benny. True that. Come on, Mark. Whack it. Damn it! How am I not fucking surprised that happened? Now the big question is, do you keep Weaver out there or do you bring in Williams like an idiot? I mean, Williams and Caruso off the bench have 28 of the 44 Oklahoma has been able to score. The rest of the team has been pretty much held in check by the Spurs defense. And if you're the Thunder, this is not the kind of game, fans of the Thunder, this is not the kind of game you want to see from your team. Wembanyama has scored 14 points. It's on the floor. SGA has only got 4. Thunder going right to left, Spurs left to right. SGA being contained at the crowd of the sideline, stolen by Vassell on the back pass. Harper, I should say, and he lays it in. SGA floater. Nope. To back down to Champagny. He'll give it to Harper. Harper loses the ball. Recovered by Champagny. He'll give it to Castle. Castle kicks it back out. Swing. Corner 3 is short. Rebound back to tipped out to Champagny. Harper to Champagny to Vassell. Castle for 3. No. Rebound Wallace. Surprise case and Wallace is out there for the second half. Williams drives. And 1. +1. Fouls on Vassell. J-Dub's got 14. Gets the free throw to fall. Still a decent accomplishment for that. Castle looking for a screen. Doesn't get one. To Harper. Back to Castle. Corner 3, Vassell. No. Holmgren gets the rebound. SGA drives. Holmgren from 3. Got it! Castle banks it off glass. Good. 55-50. Here comes Wallace. Layup. Gets the roll. Why not use Bronzy earlier, you son of a bitch? That's way off on the 3. 55-52. Here comes SGA with the ball. Vassell to Williams. Wallace. Oh, that's way off. Oh, no, wait. Rebound Wallace to Williams. To SGA with Vassell on him. Shot clock at 5. Pull up. Nope. Rebound Castle. And this has been a horrible night for SGA. Wembanyama to Champagny. Champagny fakes. Double. Goes through. Layup. Got it. 57-52. Wallace with it on the pass from Williams. SGA with it again. Holmgren with the screen. Harper fakes. Three-pointer, bullseye. And SGA now has 7. An 8-second violation. And that's all Cason Wallace. 57-55, Oklahoma down 2. You loaded the bags. You didn't bother trying to throw him out. For the lead, no. Wallace with the rebound. Kick me. Dort. Got it! Thunder up 1. And Johnson's going to burn a timeout. 7:48 to go. 58-57. Oklahoma City is back in front. Harper just late to get back for the contest. Took Dort long enough to hit one. Calling the 3. Calling the 3. How much do I want to bet the Mets lost here tonight? Would it surprise me? No. Blowing a game that should not have been blown. Been their bread and butter this year. Oh, they get out of the 10th. Whoop-de-fucking-do. The Antos is the ghost runner. I am not applicable to this. I'm not happy with this. A 4-hitter for Atlanta tonight. By Atlanta, 4 hits by Atlanta. That's all you could do? Dumbasses. And beat down Brujan to play first. Oh, God. Anyone other than me got a bad feeling about that? Anyway, back to the game. Harper with it. To Castle. Wembanyama alley-oop, but he got hacked. So he'll go to the line. First free throw by Victor. He got it. Tie game. Bryant checks in for San Antonio. Second free throw is good. Spurs back in front by 1. Williams kicks out. Fake of the 3. Who is that? Holmgren? Holmes shot short. Rebound Bryant. Nice contest by Wembanyama. Champagny. Wembanyama with Holmgren all over him. Shot clock at 10. Or about to be 10. Champagny lines up the 3. Bullseye! Spurs lead is back up to 4. SGA. To Wallace. To Williams. To Alexander. Holmgren from 3. Air ball. Rebound Wembanyama. Loses it. Recovered by Bryant. Gives it to Castle. Castle drives. Hacked by SGA. And this is what what has had the refs under the gun. Every time they're in OKC, they placate to SGA's flops. Now, they're under this high of a pressure. The refs are under the gun. They can't afford it. 2 shots for Castle. First free throw is good. Okay, sack fly by Simeon. I can live with that. Cornette checks in, as does Hartenstein. Hartenstein, the only other Thunder star that hasn't scored yet. Second free throw, good. Spurs upset X. It's Cornette, Bryant, Champagny, Vassell, Castle, and Harper on the floor against Caruso, Dort, Hartenstein, SGA, and McCain for Oklahoma City. McCain with it. Gets out of the double team. Gets out of the trap. Hartenstein blocked, but he got hacked by Kornet, so he'll go to the line. Wembanyama has 16 to lead San Antonio. Caruso at 16 to lead Oklahoma City. This is Hartenstein's first attempt at getting points. Will he capitalize on the free throw? Yes. This is only the 5th time tonight San Antonio has been to the stripe. Second free throw rattles in, 64-60. San Antonio lead cut to 4. Kornet gets a pass in to Castle. Castle's over the line just in time. Gets a screen from Kornet. Kornet gets the ball to Johnson. Back to Castle. Castle being swarmed by Caruso. Gets it to Champagny. Fires for... Oh, he stepped out. Never mind. And this is when Oklahoma City is at its most dangerous. The chaos generated by Alex Caruso defensively. 10th turnover tonight for the Spurs. 6th turnover tonight for the Spurs. Mitchell looking. Has McCain in the corner for 3. Bullseye! Corner 3. Connor Bryant being hounded by SGA. Gets it to Keldon Johnson, but the shot clock has been chewed up sufficiently. And he steps out. Vassell getting ready to check back in. That's 11 turnovers tonight for San Antonio. McCain has his pocket picked. Here comes Harper driving. And he gets it in on the bounce. He had Hartenstein bring down his neck, but he managed to put it in. Timeout, Mark Dagnall in Oklahoma City. 4:44 to go, 66-63. San Antonio up 3. This game is getting fucking physical. Do I dare bug Donald with this? Then again, he doesn't use his X account all that much. But here's the big question if you're San Antonio. Can you win this game on just 11 bench points? In all honesty, it's doable, but not in these situations. Why not just put Williams in and be done with it, you jackass? Must Mendoza play the role of a coward? Why must you play the coward, Mendoza? You've always been a coward, Mendoza. You could have called in Williams, but no. You chose not to make him available tonight. Let's just get back to basketball for now. Hartenstein got squeezed by Cornette. Harper, 4-on-3 defensively. And Harper gets the puts it in off glass, 68-63. Here's Mitchell. Got it. And it's his first points off the bench, 68-65. It's Williams, Hartenstein, Dort, Caruso, Williams, and McCain for Oklahoma City. And Johnson will go to the line after he gets whacked. 2 shots. Fouls on Hartenstein. First free throw, good. Second free throw, rattles in. We're down to 3:54 in the third. 5-point game in favor of San Antonio. They haven't had a lead bigger than 10. Here comes Mitchell driving. Has to pick his dribble up. Castle's locking and trailing. Blocked and contested shot, rebound, Cornette. He'll give it to Vassell. To Harper. To Bryant. Back to Vassell. Mitchell on him. Gets the screen from Cornette. Double balled and stolen by Hartenstein and Vassell. And Mitchell, stolen by Mitchell. And a foul on Vassell. And SGA throws it down. Out on the assist from Hartenstein. Oh, that was Jalen Williams. Excuse me. Williams with 17. And the contact fouls on Dort. I've had my highest view total. But the problem is most of it is on X. 277, but 275 of them from X. SGA checks back in with 2:54 to go. Wembanyama checks back in. And he's going to get fouled. It's another foul on Dort. And Victor will go to the line. First free throw's good. Pretty low scoring affair. Second free throw by Wemby is no good. Dort comes down with the ball. Williams contest by Wembanyama. Rebound, jump. Harper, he'll give it to Castle. Wembanyama gets swarmed. Vassell for three. No good. Wemby gets the rebound. Where's out of his hand? Gets it back. And he gets hacked. That, I swear to you folks, Wembanyama is a beast breather. And he practices set, and his bread and butter is seventh form. Spatial awareness. And his bread and butter is the seventh form of beast breathing. Spatial awareness. First free throw. Got it. 72-67. San Antonio up 5. And he gets the second. 73-67. 7 offensive rebounds tonight for Wembanyama. Alexander has Johnson crowding him. Showing his hands, sliding his feet, leads him into the double to Vassell. But here's McCain. Can't get it. Out of bounds, it'll go to San Antonio. What a block, but was that Wemby again? Castle with it. Pulls up, got it. Oh, Vassell, excuse me. Spur lead is 8, 75-67. Vassell's only got 7, though. SGA for 3, bullseye! SGA's got 10. And it's been a struggle for him to shoot. 3 out of 10 shooting. Harper to Wemby, but he gets fouled by Dort. And you know what that means? More free throws for the French alien. Good. Carson gets a single, and the Mets go up 7-6. Seventh free throw for Wembanyama. Got it. And for those who didn't get when I said that Wembanyama is a beast breather, I'm going to Animazement in Raleigh this weekend, and it's an anime reference. Kitsume no Yaiba, or Demon Slayer to be specific, referring to the character of Inosuke Hashibara, a kid who was almost sacrificed to a cult and had not his mother's sacrifice saved him, he would have been consumed by the demonic cult. He was then found and raised by a collection of wild boars, and then he found his way to an old elderly man who taught him how to read specific things. And when he learned about the Hashira core or demon slaying core, Castle to Harper, 3. Nope. In and out, tipped. Last touch by Castle. It'll go to the Thunder. Alex Caruso back out for the Thunder for OKC. Instead of learning a distinct style, Inosuke created his own. Corner 3 for Caruso, bullseye. Called beast breathing, which is an offshoot of wind breathing. Sword style. Basically, it gives him all the instincts of a wild beast, all the while using his heightened sense of touch to help him in a fight. The problem is he's more of a support player. Vassell from the corner, bullseye! And from what we've seen in Demon Slayer, he has 9 beast breathing fangs or forms, but only 2 of them he calls quote unquote forms. One of them is the 7th form, spatial awareness, whereby basically attuning his heightened sense of touch, he can detect where a demon is within a certain radius. Yes, and find them. It's a good tracking technique, but it's not useful in a fight. Anyway, third quarter's over with the score San Antonio 80 and Oklahoma City 73. SGA is not having a good night tonight. In 29 minutes, he's only got 10 points, 3 of 10 shooting, 2 of 4 from behind the arc, 2 of 2 from the stripe, 6 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 2 fouls. Only man in foul trouble for either team so far tonight is Lugens Dort with 3. If this was a bench game, then Oklahoma City would be winning as they're outscoring the Spurs off the bench anyway, 33-19. 33 by 20, 33-13. But the 67-53 9 5 14. 33-13. But the 67-40 point discrepancy from the starting core, has been the main difference maker so far if you're San Antonio. Do I trust Bruhan to get a hit here? No, I don't, to be perfectly honest. Here we go. Fourth quarter. Spurs will take it up the floor first. Castle with it. Gets a screen from Johnson. Dumps it over to Johnson. Kick out to Vassell, who has to get off the floor, to Wembanyama, who's got Holmgren on him. Holmgren with the save. Gets it to Dort, or Wallace, to Wiggins, or Mitchell, back to Wallace. And Holmgren stepped out. It'll go back to the Spurs. And this is the problem if you're if you're Wembanyama having to deal with Caruso pestering him. Castle looking. Corner three, Johnson, bullseye. E373. That's a 2. And that was a 2 for Mitchell, not 3. His foot was over the line, 83-75. Kick out to Wembanyama. He's going to try a 3. Nope. Back the other way comes Oklahoma City. SGA drives, pull up, in and out. Rebound Wembanyama. He's got 14 rebounds now. And a shit night for SGA continues. If he can be held, and an offensive foul on San Antonio. Fouls on Wemby. If for the final 10-28, SGA can't get 10 more points, his streak of over 150 plus or whatever it is, where he scored at least 20 in a game, comes to an end at long last. Oh, it was 140. Sue me. I didn't know, okay? I lost count. Ball gets loose. Recovered by Dort. He's got to get it up fast. Stolen by Harper as he was trying to get it to Caruso. Over to Vassell. Over to Cass. No, that's Vassell. I always get those two mixed up. Bryant checks in for Castle. Harper. Around the screen to Wembanyama. Or the hedge. Wembanyama gets the roll-off glass. Wemby's got 19, 85-75. Mitchell with it. Connor Bryant now on SGA. Double by Vassell. And a foul on Bryant. SGA will go to the line with 9:28 to go. At this point, he's going to have to be a free throw merchant. And can you blame him with how badly he's not hitting his shot? No. First free throw is good. Vassell, pull up. you tipped by Wemby? A777. Wemby with 21. I mean, Wemby's got a blackjack, I think. No, he's got 25, excuse me. And the Rat Caruso with his first point since the end of the first quarter. With a tree ball in the corner. A780. Caruso's got 22. Castle shot, no good. Rebound Mitchell. Mitchell drives up court. Picks his dribble up to wait for his teammates. Kick out. Caruso fakes. Drives in. Back past SGA. Banker, no good. And a foul on SGA as he smothered Wembanyama on the rebound. Wemby now with 15. That should have been an and one when you think about it. Wembanyama out, Cornet in. A good double-double night for Victor. For Monsieur Wembanyama. Harper with the ball. Kicks out to Shinpenny. Three-pointer is short. Ah, damn it. I hate when that happens. Contact out of bounds. Off the Spurs. It'll stay with Oklahoma City. Okay. Castle tried to save it. Harper tried to save it. Shot was blocked by Castle. Holmgren couldn't put it back in. Hartenstein back in. Gives it to SGA. Johnson crowding him. Spurs with a trap. Or a double. Holmgren, corner three, but it's going to be an offensive foul on Hartenstein as Castle gets taken down. Harper spins, drives, pull up. Got it! A980. Daniel going to burn a timeout. And if I'm done one awful coaching, I am getting ready to finally say something negative about Mark Daigneault. Whether it's you call him a terrorist, you call him a criminal, an asswad, a numbskull, a fuckface, a dim-witted bastard. Or you could say Mark Daigneault finally ran into his kryptonite. Whatever way you do it for a bashing of the Thunder, I don't know. Or you could say Victor Wembanyama shows why he's the Thunder's kryptonite. You could say something like that. If you're hearing this, Donald, if you're going to do the favoritism for Wemby thing, should San Antonio hold on for the final 7.5? Why not say something like that? Victor Wembanyama just showed why he's the Thunder's kryptonite. Why he's the kryptonite to the OKC Superman. Actually, you could say the entirety of the Spurs are the one thing to Oklahoma City that kryptonite is to Superman. Their biggest weakness, the Achilles heel, the Bay of Pigs. If you people get the picture that I'm trying to paint. This game has been moving at a pretty decent clip. I've only been on for about 2 hours. Buffalo just tied the game at 2 in the East Conference semis. And remember, the winner of that goes to the conference finals on Wednesday to play the Hurricanes. The only other time these two teams met in the conference final was 2014. 4-2 win for San Antonio then. So far, when you look at how the Spurs have figured out how to contain Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, it has been a masterclass defensively from San Antonio. And that also comes from assistant coach of the Spurs, associate head coach of the Spurs, Sean Sweeney. Okay, configuration is SGA, Dort, Mitchell, McCain, and Willie and Joe, I think. No, Joe is 11. McCain fakes. Gives it to Joe, who throws it Dort, who throws it down. 89-82. Castle. To Johnson. To Wemby, and he gets hacked. Fouls on Dort. Again, that's number 4 on Luguentz. And that's 4 on Dort. Oh, that was Harper. Oh, and Jalen Williams is on. That's Jalen with a Y, not Jalen with an L as his third letter. Anyway, that resets the clock to 14. Castle will dribble it. Tapped out. It'll stay with the Thunder and stay with the Spurs with 4.4 to go. So they got to get this shot off quick. .636 to go. This Castle for 3. No. And it's a loose ball foul. Who's the foul on this time? It looks like it's on AJ Mitchell. Resets the clock again, the shot clock again for San Antonio. Champagne from the corner. No. And a loose ball foul, this time on Wemby. This one's obvious enough. He was completely over the back of Lou Dort. Shot blocked. Vassell with this to Castle, to Wembanyama. Oh, no, wait, that's Harper, excuse me. Champagne to Vassell, back to Harper. Harper drives, spins, pull up, no good. Rebound, J.Y. Williams. SGA with it. He's got Vassell crowding him. Shot clock at 10. Double by Wemby. Cuts and scores. +1 as Wemby crushed him. I'm underneath. Wemby had his back to the sideline. And we'll take a timeout for San Antonio. 89-84, less than 5.5 to go. And the Mets put up a 10 spot in the 12th on the Nationals. This game's basically over. You know what? Fuck it. Bring in Kerry Kimbrell at this point. Where was this Mets team all fucking season? So we got the game-winning goal. Let's give it a quick refresh and see. And it is neither of them. But the Thunder bench is outscoring San Antonio 38-16. But that doesn't matter much when you're down 5, about to be down 4. At least not in my opinion, it doesn't. And at this point, with him only having 6 points away from that total he needs, again, can you blame SGA for being a flop merchant at this point? No, you cannot. Free throw. Oh my God, he missed. Wembanyama with his 16th rebound. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama gets it. Caruso swarming him. Harper over Holmgren, and he gets it to fall. 91-84. Under 5 minutes. It's clutch time. Spurs down up 7. SGA drives. And he gets hacked again, this time by Harper. And again, foul merchant. Mr. Foul Merchant, fuck you. I'm going to be blunt to you, Mendoza. AJ Mitchell comes in, first free throw, good. Second free throw, good. 91-86. 16 points now for SGA. Under 5 left. Harper hands it off. Champagny, Castle, blocked by Caruso, but it will stay with San Antonio. Castle did not see him. Vassell, pull up 2, no good. Rebound to Dort. SGA. SGA fakes, cuts through Champagny. Alley-oop to Holmgren, wide back. He'll get it back. Pull up by Williams, good. And it's a 3-point game. Jalen Williams with 19. Though he's also had a bad shooting night in his own right. Champagny for 3. Too strong. Tap back out to Castle. Castle. Harper. Corner 3. No. And it's going to stay with San Antonio with 3:52 to go. Johnson going to burn a timeout. I was rather than bring Kimbrel in at least. See, Brazzi, we get the win. Loss, we go to Schultz. It's not really a safe decision for Kimbrel yet. At all yet. I mean, you're up 10. You can bring him in. It's safe to bring him in. Castle will get Harper will get the ball to Vassell, back to Harper, to Wemby. Wemby's got to get it up quick. Blocked, shot clock, Philo. What a block by Holmgren. I'm not going to lie about that. Caruso with it. Williams drives. Kicks back. Tipped off the hand of Caruso to Alexander. The Caruso layup. Gets it! 1 point game. (10-2) run by Oklahoma State since Caruso got on the floor. Champagny fakes to Wembanyama. Caruso on him. Vassell, no. Gets a rebound, loses it. Here comes SGA. For 3. No. Rebound, Harper. Castle with it. To Wemby. He's got Caruso on him again. Back to Castle. And Wembanyama gets hacked, this time by Mitchell, and he'll go to the line. 2:35 to go. Uh-oh. Okay, he's okay. False alarm. False alarm. Oh, it's not a shooting foul. Wemby with it. Gives it to Castle. Shot clock at 8. On the switch, Champagny. Corner 3, Vassell. Got it! Vassell with 13. SGA drives. Got it. SGA with 18. 2-minute warning. And offensive foul on Wembanyama. Why? You got the ball back, Dagnalt. Call stands. It's a common foul. But having said that, Oklahoma City gets the ball back. Remember, since that was an offensive foul, no free throw shots for Caruso. No free throws for Caruso. This game's giving me a heart attack. 2-point game. Alexander from Caruso. Caruso screen. Back to Caruso. Top of the key. Got it! That little rat strikes again, and it's 95-94 Oklahoma City. That little bastard's got 27. Champagny from the corner to put the Spurs back up 2. This game is getting fucking ridiculous. Caruso on the drive. Kicks out to Williams. Floater. Gets the bounce. Tie game. Timeout Johnson with 72 to go. We're at 97 all. Or not. Neither team with a foul to give. Clock restart. Stolen. Wembanyama gets the rebound. And Johnson calls a timeout just in the nick of time as Vassell is able to keep his toes off the boundary line. 53 seconds left. We're tied at 97. Now we're just 1.5 out of third in the division. How fucking ironic. Now on 11. And he's hacked. So Harper will go to the line with 30 some odd seconds left. This game is going to fucking cause me to commit suicide. Mark my words. Amen to that. First free throw is good. 98-97. 37.1 to go. Amen to that, Jays. Amen to that. SGA going to sit. It looks like the streak is over. And Harper hits the second. Timeout OKC. What kind of play is Dagnall going to draw up? 37 seconds left in the game. You're down 2. And you've been trailing for the bulk of the game. However, this is as much of a nail biter as it was in your first matchup during the cup. And it looks like it'll be the Canadiens, the Québécois, les Canadiens, heading to the conference final in the NHL. So they'll get the Hurricanes, which means Hurricanes get home ice. Ice for the series. Let's see if they can fucking capitalize on it. After 20 years of disappointment. This is what he did against the Rockets to put the game into overtime to start the year. January 7th against Utah, put it in overtime. Against Denver, he won it. It's Holmgren, Wiggins, SGA drives. And he's going to go to the line. That was a bad foul by Castle. First free throw rattles in, 99-98. Each team down to a timeout with 33.2 to go. And the streak will barely continue for SGA. Why not take the timeout, Mitch? Tied at 99. Gets the rattle! 101.99 with 11 and a half to go. Does Wembanyama. If you're San Antonio, you need to stop. You're down to your last timeout. If you have no timeouts left if you're OKC. You gotta get this shot off, and you gotta get it off now. And this game is giving me a fucking heart attack. I've been at this for 2.5 hours plus, folks. This final play will decide the game. You're out of timeouts as Dangnault. You've only got 11 and a half seconds left. If you're San Antonio, you cannot afford to give up an N1. You cannot afford to give up an open three. And that, you know what that means? Even with Wemby on the floor, no drop coverage. You can't afford to go into drop coverage. Thunder haven't lost here in the postseason since game 1, I think, of the finals last year. They'll give it to Whit Mitchell. Mitchell trying to find SGA. SGA gets free for the tie. Got it! I do not want this fucker to go to overtime. Please, no OT. Ow, my neck and my shoulders. You gotta play it smart if you're OKC in this spot. Hartenstein checks in for the defensive purposes. 3.1 to go. Here we go. Who's gonna get it? To Wembanyama. Wembanyama block, and we're going to overtime. What a block by Holmgren. And a 10-point lead slips away out of the fingers of San Antonio, not once, but twice tonight. We're going to overtime, and I hate this so fucking much. Let's see if anyone's willing to go another 5 minutes. Ow. If I know Mitch, he's already in bed. Spurs, only the third time this season they've gone to overtime. This is the sixth for the Thunder, and they've never lost in OT. They are 5-0. Spurs win the tip to Harper, Vassell, to Wembanyama, back to Vassell, wing three, no. Rebound Holmgren. SGA with it. SGA loses it, stolen by Wemby. Gives it to Vassell. And Champagny loses it out of bounds. Or Harper loses it, excuse me. SGA with it. See in the zone. 3-pointer. Air ball. Saved to Caruso. It's going to go the other way? Interesting. Castle with it. He drives. And he gets whacked. Now one by Mitchell. And that'll be a side out for San Antonio. It's number 4 on Mitchell. Castle with it. Holmgren on the switch. Castle throws it down. The Spurs are back in front by 2. We're only a minute and a half into the quarter, into the extra frame. Castle at 17. Champagny on SGA. Lets him cut through. No good. Rebound. Wembanyama. That's number 18 for him. Champagny to Castle. Harper loses it. Stolen by Caruso. 2-on-1. Williams loses it. And they are going to challenge it. I don't know. This one clearly looked like it went, let's see, Holmgren. They go off Wemby or Holmgren last. Oh, it was kicked by Holmgren. It was off Holmgren's foot. That's San Antonio ball with 3:12 left in the extra period. 13 left in the extra. Fans want to travel. They're not going to get it. Shot clock at 5. Castle, no. Wembanyama put back. Got it off glass. 19th rebound, and he's up. And it's now 105-101 San Antonio. Under 3 to go. Here comes SGA. Kicks it out. Caruso for 3. No. A loose ball foul on Holmgren, or is it a loose ball foul on Wemby? Foul on Wemby. Side out for OKC. Williams with it. To Alexander. Kick out. Caruso. Corner 3. Bullseye. .105-104. Caruso's got 30. Here comes Williams on the break, and he's going to throw it down. 106, 105. Oklahoma City up. Here's Wemby with Caruso on top. Or is that Williams on him? Double. Swat away. Mitchell from three. No. Holmgren keeps it alive, but it gets knocked out of bounds with 1:28 to go. It'll go back to San Antonio. Champagne for three. In and out. Wemby can't get the tip in. Off of Wemby's foot on the fight by Caruso. Out of bounds with 1:08 left. Just when I think the one team that can figure OKC out they fuck it up. Yeah, Donald's going to rip Mitch Johnson for this. Because of that little fucking bench rat, Alex Caruso. And throw it down to his SGA with 57 to go. Johnson's not going to burn a timeout. Champagne too strong. Fuck you, OKC. Where's the horseshoe up your damn asses? Where is it? You bristic pieces of fuck. No good. Rebound. Wembanyama deep three. Bullseye with 26 left. Especially with Wemby having 32 and 20. Two for one possibility for Oklahoma City. Either way, it's going to come down to one last shot. Again. Wembanyama, 50% shooting, 20 boards total, 9 on the offensive end, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, 3 assists. SGA, 7 to 22, 10 boards, 24 points. Clock at 26.3 in overtime. Mitchell with it. They got a timeout. Yeah, that could be a factor. How much time is left when Harper calls the timeout? Okay, it is Harper that comes down with this. So how much was on the clock when this happened? They're going to say 7/10. Okay, 7/10 of a second left on the game clock. That's barely enough time for one shot for San Antonio. Can they get it off? If they can't, we're stuck for double overtime. And I don't want that. I've been on my ass for almost 3 hours, folks. And we're going to double. Good God. Make this game end. I know I'm a fucking trooper, but this is getting out of hand. Someone end this fucking game. Right? They can't run out. But I think both sides are getting overtaxed. And remember the biggest weakness for the Spurs: no bench scoring tonight, or very little of it. The lactic acid has got to be building up in all these players. Pretty soon, they're not going to be able to move. And once again, we go to double overtime for the tip off. Who's going to win it this time? Once again, the Spurs get the ball first. Castle drives. Harper denied. Dort gets a rebound. SGA fakes. Swing to Mitchell. To Dort. To Holmgren. Shot clock violation. Good defense by Dylan Harper. Low man wins the battle in the paint. Uh-oh. Here, never mind. If that's not a sign the Spurs are running out of gas because of lack of bench use tonight, I don't know what is. Holmgren fakes the corner three. Rebound, Harper to Wembanyama. Wemby fakes. Drives, throws it down. 110-108. SGA drives. Pull up. In and out three. Wembanyama with his 21st rebound. And he gets fouled on the drive. They'll give him the gather. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left. I bet even Donald is getting frustrated with this game. I have 314 people in here collectively between Twitch, between X and YouTube. First free throw is good. And it's Dort, Williams, and Caruso coming in for Mitchell, Hartenstein, Holmgren, and I don't know who the other one is. Hits a second. 36 points, 21 boards for the French monster. Alexander with it. He drives, kicks to Caruso. Corner three. No. Rebound Wembanyama. These teams are going to need the extra 24 hours after the night. Harper throws the deep three up the backboard. Shot clock violation. And this is a situation where you wish, if you're San Antonio, you wish you had De'Aaron Fox available tonight. Wallace for three. Got it. Castle looking for a lane. Kicks out to Harper. Layup. Got it. 114-111 with 2:04 to go. And +1. And I think he got hit in the face. I mean, it's not a flagrant foul. If it's a common foul, I mean, either way, Harper's going to get an extra shot. Nope. He was making a move on the ball. His finger just caught Harper in the nose. I don't think it does, honestly. In terms of mean flagrant criteria, I don't think so. It's an incidental hit. Common foul. Foul on SGA. A lot of blowouts in baseball tonight, folks. Arizona blowing out San Francisco 12-2. Miami shuts out Atlanta 12-0. Tampa Bay crushes Baltimore 16-6. Mets clobber Washington 16-7. And if you're the Knicks, what you're seeing tonight, this is what you could expect tomorrow against Cleveland and coming from Cleveland. That's what I thought. Common foul. Devin Vassell, 48 minutes. 47 for Castle, Wembanyama each. Harper's played 45, Champagny 42. Keldon Johnson off the bench has only played 22. I don't know why, outside of poor scoring from his bench unit, I don't know why Mitch Johnson hasn't swapped some of his players out. Harper hits the free throw. 115, 111, under 2 to go. About to go under 2 minutes. Williams, SGA. Stolen by Vassell on the deflection. And in the zone. Harper shot blocked. Rebound. Goes to Caruso. Caruso to SGA. Three-pointer. Got it! Wembanyama with the throwdown with a minute 1 to go. 117, 114. And he gets another foul and one. And this is what's killing Oklahoma City. The constant fouls. Fouls in the paint. Home. Wembanyama has got a playoff career high of 38. All San Antonio needs to do is hold on for 61 more seconds, and finally, Oklahoma City will have suffered a loss in the postseason. Their first knock. on their ledger. He hit it. Caruso fakes it. Layup, no. Holmgren, put back, blocked. Williams, no. Rebound, Harper. They're going to do it. 35 seconds left. Castle with it. Up to Wemby, throws it down with a reverse. 22 seconds left. 120-114. Wembanyama with 41 tonight. 11 assists for Castle to go with 17 points. And 11 turnovers, so it's kind of a negative triple-double when you think about it. 22 boards for Wemby. Despite being outscored 52-16 on the bench, 49-16 on the bench, the Spurs lead by 6. Wembanyama, the second Spur to record 40 points and 20 rebounds in a playoff game. The last one to do it, the Admiral, NBA Hall of Famer, the Admiral, David Robinson. I haven't had more than 8 come into this thing tonight on YouTube. On X, on the other hand, I've had over 300. Then when it comes to X, at least, this is a personal best for me. Caruso looking for the throw-in. He gets it to Williams. Williams going to drive. Wembanyama with the block. And the rebound. Harper gets hacked. He'll go to the line to put the nail in the coffin. And finally, like I said, San Antonio proves why they are to Oklahoma City what Kryptonite is to Superman. What a block by Wembanyama. First free throw. Got it. You knew OKC wasn't going to hold, was sooner or later going to fuck it up. And tonight against San Antonio, that's what happened. Second free throw rattles in. SGA to Caruso. Fires. 3 free throws with 9 seconds left. First free throw by Caruso. Got it. I mean, at best, you lose this game by 5. At worst, you could lose it by 7 if you're Oklahoma City. I mean, there's only about 9.5, a little less than 10 left on the game clock. You cannot get too arrogant if you're. Second free throw is no good. SGA, Hartenstein. Wallace checked back in for the Thunder. Wembanyama and Vassell sit for the Spurs as Johnson and Cornette check in. And the third free throw doesn't go. And that's going to do it. Spurs win, and there is finally a taint on Oklahoma City's playoff record. 122, 115 in double overtime. San Antonio takes game one, and it is about fucking time this game ended. Thank you for everyone who rode this bad boy out with me. Comment, like, share, and subscribe, not just to myself, and to the Aboriginal and Hardcore Sports Networks, even though this won't be on either of those networks for reasons I don't want to discuss. I'm Mets2128. Goodbye and good fucking night. Bang. I do not want to go over the stats tonight. Please do not bug me to do so.